MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Mets.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Dallas Keuchel gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Reddick. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 2-1 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Judge stands at second with 2 gone. Fly ball out to straightaway center. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Yankees turned away early. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series on MLB Network. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Luis Severino is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
There you see Asdrubal Cabrera loosening up as he'll start us out in the home half of the first. The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Missed with a slider. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Fielded by Kozar. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting second, left fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting third.
And with 2 away here in game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Next up for New York, Manny Machado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. Next for New York, Wilmer Flores, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hard hit to first, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40, Luis Severino.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Cespedes at second. Cozart at first. 2 out in the inning. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So coming to the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Bottom of the second here with no score. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. The 3-1. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the game, center fielder, number 11.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Sano shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Brendan Drury. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Drury, a native Oregonian, is playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Taken there by Cabrera. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but He's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High pop up. Sano is there. And that's the third out. One left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 1-1 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 2-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Sliders in for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The next 0-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Dallas Keuchel. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sack bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment that can never be taken away. A huge hit in a World Series game. That's a pretty awesome moment for him.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Now another 0-2. Popped high in the air. Sanchez might try to make a play on it. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Mets strand one. We'll head to the fourth. Still scoreless. Ready for another chance. Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off ball.
Full count still. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. fastball and is quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Kozar. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Kozar, the former Cincinnati Red, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Flores stands at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Reddick coming on. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Yankees. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He popped out in his first trip. He's set and the pitch. Back up the middle. Machado is there to Cabrera for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Settling in now, Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Ready with another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
The shortstop, number 13.
Striding into the box, Manny Machado hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Still 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Another try at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Now the payoff pitch home. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Base hit into right center. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mets leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, pitcher, Luis Severino.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. The 0-2 home. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A called strike over the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to left field. Reddick is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score.
Leading up for the Mets, center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hit out towards second. Drury fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 9.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. And the changeup is way low that time. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. To 1-2 now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. To Cabrera for one. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Dallas Keuchel. He reached on a single in his first try. And that misses. Ball one. Jose Pirela is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. It's taken, strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cozart over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Liam Hendricks.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1 out, nobody on. 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cabrera. And that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 1 for 4. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Hendricks has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Ready for another shot now, Manny Machado. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs.
Now meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. His first homer so far in the series, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Not a lot of doubt about that home run, and with Showtrack, we can see why. 118 miles an hour off the bat, you hit it that hard, and you get some air under it, and it's not going to stay in the ballpark.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Robertson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Didi Gregorius is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. And that's over. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0 home. Misses ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Stanton on at first. Nobody out. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he misses again, ball 3. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. None out, runners at first and second. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
Brandon Belt will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Showtrack. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Liam Hendricks. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be a first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Matt Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Stanton, the runner at third. Sano over at second. Zunino on at first with 2 down. Fly ball out to right field. Drury is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 1-0 Mets. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Gets in looking, strike 3. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. One. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. 1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. Last time through was a base hit. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Mets lead it 1-0. Shreve is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. As Grubel Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Austin Barnes is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Shreve, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 23, Josh Reddick.
Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Cespedes on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's Manny Machado now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 1-0. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. He makes the running play. 2 down. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a strong throw by Gardner. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees nothing. The 7 train making its stops just outside Citi Field as we welcome you back inside for the remainder of baseball on the show. Austin Barnes will stay.
Playing second base, number 15.
Felipe Rivero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 73, Felipe Rivero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Popped him up. Belt in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Now the 2-0. It's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Curveball that time, not even close. Now the payoff pitch home. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ronald Torreyes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 74.
And that's taken for strike 1. Torreyes is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Last chance for the Yankees. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Greg Bird would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Count still full, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Count remains full. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Metropolitans win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Liam Hendricks gets the W on the mound. Luis Severino is saddled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac.